I want it to be safe in our church to have different perspectives here, and I know there are different perspectives among the village church community. I want us to respect each other, to love each other. I want this church to be a place where it's safe to be a Donald Trump supporter. I want this church to be a place where it's safe to be a Liberal Party supporter. I want this church to be a place where it's safe to be a Labor Party supporter. I want this church to be a place where it's safe to be a Greens supporter. Just as a church, we want to be, if you like, agnostic to political position. I want us to allow people to be safe, to have different views on these different issues. So Michael Stead, our local bishop, gave me a helpful line. He said, Dominic, what you want to do is say to Christian people who are strongly pro-vax and strongly anti-vax, encourage them to read Romans chapter 14, but as they read Romans chapter 14, to insert the other person into the text as the weaker brother. So what I'm going to do is just follow his advice. I'm going to read the first 5 verses of Romans 14. The first time I read it through, this is for you if you are a strong supporter of vaccination and are tempted to look down on the unvaccinated. You might see the unvaccinated as weak, ill-informed, immature. This is a Bible verse for you, Romans chapter 14. Paul writes, "Welcome anyone who is weak in faith, but don't argue about disputed matters. One person believes he may get vaccinated, while one who is weak does not get vaccinated. One who gets vaccinated must not look down on the one who does not get vaccinated, and the one who does not get vaccinated must not judge anyone who gets vaccinated, because God accepted him. Who are you to judge another's household? Before his own Lord he stands or falls, and he'll stand because the Lord is able to make him stand." Now, let me read that very same passage again, making, if you like, the opposite switch. And so this is for you if you're a strongly anti-vax person, if you're strongly anti-vaccination and you're tempted to look down on the vaccinated person. You might even, for example, look down at me as somebody who's been vaccinated and who's not urging defiance against the government. You might even see someone like me as weak. Now, what does Paul say through Romans to you? He says, Romans chapter 14, "Welcome anyone who is weak in faith, but don't argue about disputed matters. One person believes he may not get vaccinated, while another who is weak gets vaccinated. One who does not get vaccinated must not look down on one who gets vaccinated, and one who gets vaccinated must not judge one who does not get vaccinated, because God has accepted him. Who are you to judge another's household? Before his own Lord he stands or falls, and he'll stand because the Lord is able to make him stand." So either way, we are to love to not look down on the person with the opposite position. We're to care for them. We're to see them, if you like, as a weaker brother or sister in Christ.